Alright, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Last time we unlocked our first Illithid powers, and we also took care of the rest of the reinforcements at the Gobbo camp. Now we are going to go and talk to Halsin at the Emerald Grove, also Zevlor. Because I believe the Tieflings are ready to move on. And Halsin did want to talk to us about our journey to Moonrise. Yep, come on, open the gate. Thank you. Before we talk to
a scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. And I hear you are the one to thank. I'm grateful. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
Well, thank you.
It's not enough, but it's all we have.
It's quite a day for reunions. Halsin has returned, too, and I expect he'll want to speak with you. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
Yeah, we'll see you there. Before I talk with Halsin, I'm going to just do some selling, I think. Patch together sack. Although I have some camp supplies that need to be sent. That's good for Astarion. Come on. There we go. Merchant.
What's up for discussion?
So it's true. You scattered the goblins. Peace can finally return to this corner of the Sword Coast. Thank you.
Well, any excuse to gut some goblins.
Well, to each their own.
But yes, I would like to trade. Do you have anything good?
Of course.
Alright, so I did some selling. I bought Astarion some padded armor +2. I also equipped some of the amulets we have bouncing around in our inventory. And I also gave Karlach this Ring of Flinging. It was only 92 gold, so I bought it. Might as well give her a little bit of extra damage to her throwing. But yeah, now we're going to go and speak with Damon, see if he has anything to say, and then do some bartering.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
You saved us. I wasn't sure we'd make it through.
That's okay. I thought you had more to say, but I'm going to barter with him now.
I wish I had better.
Okay, he didn't have what I wanted either. Still looking for that die for Lae'zel, but nobody has it, alas. Let's go speak with Halsin now. We can loot these chests.
What do you think of
Taking supplies from the Tieflings.
A cart? Like on the street?
Exactly. Noble types won't want a tiefling cooking for them. A common folk.
A cart sounds fun. But do I have
Not a
to
huge
order
amount of
it?
stuff, but I'll take it anyway. Halsin.
Fine, but you're carrying it.
With the leadership dead, no attack will be mounted on the Grove. I am in your debt, my friend. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
Huh, noted. So what happens next?
The journey to Moonrise Towers, and all the dangers that entails. But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest, celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side.
He seems like a useful ally to have.
I'm your Lummox.
Yes, you are.
Is Zevlor still knocking about anywhere?
Let's go.
Yeah, there he is. I'll have another word with him after I speak with Wrath. Might be able to initiate the festivities by talking to him. Because I imagine they want to celebrate the victories that have happened within recent history. Right, and then Wrath would be in here.
Better not be cursed.
Why did you leave?
He's the one who helped us fight Kaga. Speaking of Kaga, she's still here. Hi, Wrath.
You done it. You brought Halcyon back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanas bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task.
Actually, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, pretty simple.
Fair enough. I should not have underestimated you. Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
I've also just realized I'm an idiot. I should have bought some padded armor +2 from Dammon. I will be sure to do that before I leave. You know, for me, because I also wear padded armor. Not used to my casters actually being armored, mind. Hence why I forgot in the first place. But yes, first things first, we had to claim the reward. So I just stick the wolf rune in here then. And I guess Pokemon. There we go. How close are we to... Not close at all. Right, we just leveled up to 5 in the Gobbo camp. Hidden Vault. Sorrow. What's that? It's a glaive, 1 to 10 damage. It's a +1 weapon. Sorrowful Lash. Pull creature 10 feet closer. How does that compare to the Great Axe +1 that you're wielding, Karlach? A little bit worse damage, but it has better reach and also a special cantrip that could be used. And again, you can't cast when you're raging. The extra reach might be good, though. So I think I'll give it to you. It's only a little bit worse than your Great Axe.
Light on my feet.
Let's see here. The Emerald Enclave won't send help, even if I asked. This land is wounded and the rot is deep, but it's everywhere. I can't wait for help to come, but perhaps I need not face this darkness alone. And that was next to the glaive, called Sorrow. Robe of Summer. Resistance to cold damage. None of us are really robe wearers. This robe is actually pretty nice, though. The color, not so much, but you could dye it. In fact, I'll dye it this just to see if I can demonstrate what I like about it. Yeah, so normally, like, this, the trimming turns silver with the dyes that I use, and it looks actually kind of nice. The gold not as nice, in my opinion. But I digress. We could give it to Karlach because it's not armor, but I am going to be giving her a different set of armor pretty soon. The cold resistance is not going to be the most useful in the meantime. Ah, Nettie.
What's up for discussion?
Blessed day. I was worried I'd never see Master Halcyon again. You kept your word. Thank you.
Well, you're just lucky I didn't swig that poison then.
Ha! Look, I'm sorry. I didn't know what to do when you told me about that tadpole.
Well, you're very welcome, I guess.
I don't know if I can ever restore Sylvanus' peace to this place. But I'll have the chance. Thanks to you.
Ooh, she gave me a thing. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do, game. Trying to take this and then send that to camp. My inventory's a mess. I have 2 alchemy pouches for some reason. Let's remedy this situation. In fact, I'm going to pause the recording again, do some more organization, then go and get the padded armor +2 from Damon. Alright, did my bartering like I said, and not a huge fan of this dye on this armor, if I'm being totally honest. I think I would prefer like a black and furnace red, but I don't think you can get that in Act 1. So we're going to have to just deal with this for now. I did try a couple other dyes, like plain red. I also tried muddy red, but I ended up selling that because it looked even worse. But, oh well. Right, let's go and have a word with Zevlor. Again. Also, my armor class is 16 now.
We're ready to head to your camp. Are you?
Yeah, let's go there right away.
Excellent. Lead the way.
At least my neck seems like it's clipping less with this armor.
I'm fine.
I'm just gonna change it to this because it seems a bit inappropriate to be like in the party without a shirt. It seems a bit weird.
Toddlers are easier to please than you lot.
Alright, Astarion wants a word.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful.
It's not that bad. Think of all the goblins we killed, and why am I back in my camp attire?
True. That was fun. Still, I would have liked more for my trouble than a pat on the head and vinegar for wine.
Is it really that bad?
It's a heavy, rich red. Dry and sharp.
See what I mean? Awful. All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask?
That wine isn't actually that bad. I think it's just your vampiric tastes have changed. But what's your idea of a little fun?
By the hells. Sex, my dear. A night of passion. Not with you, just to be clear.
I'm fine with that.
Can you imagine? Ugh, no.
Hey, and you didn't have to put it like that. Then again, I kind of did the same thing to
Don't
Lae'zel.
let me keep you. I'm sure you have someone else to sniff around.
Right then. Who else is there to talk to? Oh, Zevlor's here, so is Halsin. I was checking on them.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
Okay, and what about you, Halsin?
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
Take your own advice, why don't you? Go on, mingle a little.
Later, perhaps. Don't worry about me. A night under the stars amidst nature's creation is just what I need after being locked up in the goblin's dungeon. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
Right, and how about you? How are you doing?
You won't have to worry about us anymore. I'll fight anything we meet on the road. Anything.
Watch out, Baldur's Gate. Shell's coming for you.
I don't know why it keeps changing me my camp attire for conversations. It's a bit weird. Hi, Lecarissa. Don't mind the circle of blood. Don't ask.
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
Alright, fair enough. Rollin.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland?
Hush you, and behold!
Is that it?
I'll have you know, he can also make them blue.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
What about you?
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
I mean, you should join them. Have a pint or two. No, I don't need to give myself advantage. It's a DC 5. I can only fail if I nat 1. Now watch me nat 1. Nope. I rolled well.
Perhaps it'll make the evening more tolerable.
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
Well, hope that goes well for you then.
I need to dance! No, I need to lie down.
Yeah, I think you've had enough.
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
Well, Sherry. What's in here?
Aha, there you are. Come now, settle in. I do hope you have partaken of something bracing. This may well take us all night.
By this, what do you mean?
Why, your naming, quite obviously. That ballad was but a crude preview, a frame without its crowning jewel. Your nom de guerre. Something iconic, but not too much of a mouthful. We don't want to exclude the common folk, after all. I intend this tale to enrapture all.
I mean, I already have a name.
A wonderful one indeed. But your deeds loom larger than life now, my friend. You simply must have a title to match.
I get it. Something flashy and made up like Volothamp Get Arm.
Exactly wrong, my friend. I urge you to leave the fact-finding to experts, Now, back to your revels. I have some details of your victory to rearrange.
To rearrange, okay. Hi, Scratch. Oh, I can't pet him right now.
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet, they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness.
I smell their blood on you still. I smell your moisture. How torturous for us both that I'll never get a taste.
No, really, I'm good.
But do enjoy yourself this night. I intend to myself.
Would you look at this place? All these people, happy because of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. And with good potations, too.
Well, enjoy yourself tonight, Karlach.
You too, soldier. Enjoy yourself tonight. You've earned it.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Yourself?
I think you'll find I've been showing ample concern for myself since the moment we met. I mean, desperate people. Like those refugees. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
Are you worried Shar won't approve?
Something like that. I was taught to reject anything that distracted from Shar. But there'll be time for penance later. Share a bottle with me?
Sure, I'd be glad to.
We should wait a little while. Until the others have drifted off.
Oh, another time, I guess.
As you like. Try not to tire yourself out too much.
I'm just gonna walk away from that. There's Will. I was wondering.
Ah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone.
Well, yeah, of course I noticed. Are you alright?
No. I'm deeply proud of you. A touch less so of myself. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. I'm a devil. I love the people from the Grove, but I unsettle them deep down, as I seem to unsettle everyone nowadays. You don't want a devil at your party. Horns this sharp will pop the balloons, you see, and the guests won't take kindly to scars quite so monstrous.
Dude, they're literally tieflings. I mean, if you were turned into a full devil, you're not exactly the same, but they're not going to be deterred by your horns and ridges. Yeah, you're exaggerating. Not that much has changed.
I feel spikes beginning to sprout in places they really shouldn't. But, off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music.
That was a bit too much information. Okay. I shall leave. Well, I think I've talked to everybody except for Withers.
Thy wheel of fate turns ever to the dark. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Nope, nothing right now, Withers. I guess it is time to retire for the night, because I think we've talked to everybody. Oh. I saw Mole barely rendering in.
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know.
That sounded dangerously close to a compliment.
And that sounds like the wine drowning your wits. Go on, enjoy yourself. I've squirreled away a few extra bottles. When the barrel's tapped out, I'll be there to save the night. For a price, of course.
Clever little bastard. Yeah, nobody in there. Let us retire for the night then.
buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. You've picked up a few pleasant memories on your journey amongst your struggles.
I shall go to bed alone. I'm fine with that.
You sleep alone, uplifted by memories of your recent triumphs.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
We get a cure, and the chance to hit these arseholes where they live. Sounds good.
This grass is in my way. So what's so dangerous about it?
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
And the Absolute's forces can tolerate such a place.
So it seems, though I don't know how. You'll have to choose your approach carefully. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the Shadow Curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers. Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
So how do I find this underground route?
You'll need to pick it up where Aradin left off. Find the hidden entrance. It's somewhere in the Temple of Selûne.
And what would you do in my stead?
The decision is yours, but I'd favor the Underdark. Even a place like that is the lesser evil compared to the shadow-cursed lands.
Well, I never thought I'd say this, but sounds like the Underdark is the safer route.
Anything is preferable to risking the shadow curse. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
And what about the Grove?
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her.
I mean, couldn't Nettie take over?
I need her to stay focused on her training. The Grove will need a skilled healer in my absence. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
And won't this cause resentment?
Resentment will spring up like mushrooms no matter what I do. You cannot please everyone, and you'd be a fool to try. Now, we've quite the journey ahead. Best get started.
Do not be so impatient to move on as Halsin. As ever, the Githyanki Kresh remains our priority.
Yeah, I definitely want to at least poke into the mountain pass. to see this crush of yours.
Well, hello.
Even if we're not going to take that route.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Alright, let's leave camp. We're not going to go to the crush right now, though.
Can't slow down.
I want to find this route to the Underdark and also take a peek down there, see what we're going to be dealing with. Yeah, so there's the mountain pass, and then we'd have to go back to the Gobbo camp for the Underdark. Tea house is still marked for some reason. Let's go. So many corpses left in our wake. It's a lot of blood, too. Yeah, I believe this place is pretty empty now, if not completely empty. So we should be safe to go through.
All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could have.
The priestess quarters that are over here are like one of the few places we've not been. That's a gobbo in a cage.
Over here.
Yeah. Ooh, actually, do we have a key?
Right. What now?
We might. Yes, we do. Picked it up from Priestess Gut's body. Ah, there's an ogre in here.
You've wandered into a forbidden area. You sense it might be time to leave.
Nope. Alright, Karlach.
I'm going to enjoy this.
I doubt this is going to be a raid-worthy fight. Lae'zel. You do have enough movement.
Can't even catch my breath.
Right, my turn. Was that actually part of my Pact to the Great Old One frightening on like a crit or something? Mortal reminder, when you land a critical hit against a creature, that creature and nearby enemies must succeed a wisdom saving throw or become frightened until the end of their next turn. I don't think it's coming from anything that I'm wearing. Or is it this? No. At least it doesn't say anything. I'm assuming that's from my Pact to the Great Old One. I'm not certain, though. Yep, riposte.
Quickly.
Yep, that went well.
Best get going. They should all be running.
The occasional lines that Rav says as he moves are interesting.
I'll take that.
What's that?
A little extra loot from that pouch. I won't say no. Gilded chest. Amulet of Misty Step. Nice. Yeah, that's the item that I mentioned that gives you a free Misty Step. If you are wondering. I'm going to put this on Karlach for now, since we're using it for out-of-combat healing anyway. And then I'm going to wear this Amulet of Misty Step, I think. Oh, right, that's what else I was going to do. I want to cast one of these scrolls on me since we're going to the Underdark. Could be dangerous, so I won't say no to having a little bit of a buff. Well, that's not very useful. Why isn't the camera letting me rotate all of a sudden? There we go. That was a bit concerning.
That might
I'm
be
gonna
worth
save
a
the
look.
game in case like a crash is impending or something. My game might be a little bit buggier than normal because I have a good few mods installed. Well, this looks like a puzzle.
Stars and moons like that dwarf's poem said. And these plates can be turned.
Yeah, it mentioned it said something about the full moon shouldn't touch light of stars, something like that. Don't remember the exact wording of it. Let me have a look around, though. But something I do notice is that the light is coming through and shining on this one, and there are some empty circles. So I'm guessing the solution is to move the holes into the light.
What's that?
What'd you... Ah.
How delicious.
Is that what you noticed, Astarion?
Easy.
$29. Nice roll.
Never a dull moment.
And that bypasses the puzzle. And yes, that is the actual solution. If you're wondering, you move the holes into the light.
Never wanted the easy path.
This must be a very, very long trip down. Because it goes all the way into the Underdark.
You have to spend so long poking about down here. I'd much rather be outside with the sun on my skin.
You've only just come to tolerate sun and you're already nostalgic.
I mean, he could tolerate this.
If you're going to complain the whole way, by all means, return topside. You could use the color.
Okay, that did not do enough damage to it. But yes, what I was going to say before he so rudely interrupted me, Lae'zel, is that he could tolerate the sun before he transformed.
Let's crack it open.
Fail. Luckily, you can repeat these tries.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Ah, another lock.
A crooked touch.
Helmet of Smiting. And it's a smite spell, not like divine smite, so not hugely useful.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Ah, fast travel sigil. Okay, and we've got a statue that's feeding light into these. And we have company approaching. Yeah, I don't think we want him to break the gate. Come on.
One step at a time.
I believe you don't get the experience if you let these things kill it. That's why I'm attacking it too. Are you really out of javelins, Karlach? Did I not pick them back up? Gosh, I need to get better about that.
The hammer's gonna fall.
Index breeds madness.
Seeing as we damaged it so much, maybe we will get the experience if we let these finish it off. Nope, doesn't look like we did. Ah well.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Let's try blasting this gem.
Have to keep going.
Beautiful. Lethal. The Underdark is everything I thought it'd be.
And this environ seems worthy of Yankee warrior's estimation.
Ah, to be deemed worthy by the great Lae'zel of Kresh Kalir.
Continue as you have, Karlach, and you will achieve the same.
I'm glad you two get along. So we could go forward, or there's another path this way. I have to admit, I'm somewhat tempted by this route.
Don't mind if I do.
I'll take that scroll. Should have given that to Astarion. In fact, let me do that before I forget.
Open up.
We've got 5,000 gold. We're not actually doing that badly. Torch stalk. I bet those go boom. Guys, get back. Can't quite reach that one.
Done.
Find the Night Song has updated. Let's see. Find the Night Song. The trail goes dark and goes cold in the Underdark. Where is the Night Song? I was originally gonna say dark in the Undercold for some reason. Oh, do we have to jump that? Is there anything even over there? Let us have a look. No. Nothing over here. Fine, fine. I see how it is. Petrified drow. Well, I hope we don't meet whatever petrified them, he says as he quick saves. And I sure hope that thing doesn't get a surprise round on us. The first time I got this ambush in my first playthrough, I thought that was a beholder at first and had a mini heart attack. Well, this is a rather nasty turn of events. You shall fall into oblivion, says the spectator. Oh, can it not see us because of the darkness? Interesting. That might be why it didn't continue attacking.
I will ascend.
Karlach, rage, please. Let's get you right there. Take a couple swings at it. Let's have you drink one of these. Actually, do we have any poisons on Astarion right now? No. Okay, what's that? Oh, meh. Well then. Come on. Thank you. I can't really push it. I'll do a tripping attack just because it's more damage. Because I believe you add the superiority die to the damage. Yeah, plus 1d8 slashing.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Okay. Yeah, let's shatter on you guys, I think. That killed one of them. And I kind of want to get farther away, I think. Poor Astarion. Yeah, I'm cool with you provoking opportunity attacks like that. Oh yeah, I want to save against that. That could have been bad. I didn't even think about that when I moved.
Time to strike. Taste my fury.
Oh, we're out of superiority dice. Let's give Astarion some more armor class. Okay. Ah, because we got the sneak attack during the attack of opportunity. Now let's use another potion. That wasn't a very good roll. It was 8 to 20 and I rolled 11.
What's this?
Karlach is frightened. We can only really shoot. I guess we can also do this, although it'd be hard to not hit my allies. Here, you could be set on fire.
Still on my feet.
Right then. 16 hit points left. Maybe Cole the Weak will take care of it. Yep. Those guys aren't even charmed anymore, they're just fighting us. Okay then. Have a bite. And loot the spectator whilst we're moving.
I am fury. I am death.
You are all the way over there.
I am death.
So you said the first time, Lae'zel. Are we strong enough to throw you? No.
Now this is my happy place.
Karlach, you might be though. Although it looks like you can't really get within throwing range or pushing range. It's only glaive range. And 3.
One wrong move and I'd been a statue, imprisoned for eternity.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been fun. I kind of want to do a short rest because I used up a lot of short rest resources. And also, we're kind of hurt, at least Astarion is. But I'm going to wait on that a little bit.
Let's have a look.
Ooh, Thieves' Tools for Astarion. Mine the mushroom. Looks like it's about to go off. Get back. Get back more.
Done.
Oh. Well, we're gonna short rest anyway, I guess. Ooh, I missed that gold. Blast pendant. Eh. Icy helve. You may hold on to that for now. Memory shard. What's this then?
A dull crystal glowing only faintly.
Let's try to determine its function. Tap into the intelligence granted by this headband of intellect.
You heard its like described before. A memory shard used to store brief mental impressions from the user's mind.
Well, let's probe the thoughts within. See if we can figure out what secrets it's hiding. Do we have inspiration? Yes. Yep, that worked.
The crystal's glow swells, drawing you into its depths. You are transported somewhere deep, loud, and hot as the hells themselves. Within the Underdark's bowels, beyond an ancient stronghold, hovers a giant hammer, waiting to fall. An echoing clang, and you're back to yourself, left only with a firm sense of a place, a grand forge.
Sounds like the perfect place to find something expensive.
How very materialistic of you, although I agree. Right. Well, I think that's where I'm going to end off this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.